Raise your hand, or your pom-poms, if you have a completely unique interest, whether it's photography of the most mundane things, geocaching, and painting, and abstract art. Now, keep those pom-poms raised if you haven't felt ashamed to admit that you, yes you, were that person. Even if it may not apply to you, I'm sure you have felt the similar way before. And I am proud to say that I, the person standing on that stage right now, am one of those very people too. Ever since I'm alongside you, remember, I have been interested in some quite unique things. And you may be asking, what are those unique things? Well, those unique things are elevators, escalators, and mechanical systems. Now, you may be asking, why specifically those interests? Specifically, at the age of 3, I myself was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which, if you do not know, is a form of autism. And one of the key parts of that is having a specific fixation on unique things. And for that was exactly what I spoke about. It's my calling. It's what I love to do. And ever since that, I've been growing to develop that. Now, since that diagnosis, I'm now 5 years old. And at 5 years old, you're curious. You're just like a little kid of, well, you're just curious. And guess what? I discovered the power of the internet, specifically YouTube. Now, since I was 5 years old, I was not even responsible to own a YouTube account, right? Because you would trust a 5-year-old with one. However, I discovered people online on YouTube that had similar interests to me. However, there was one thing. They were their true selves. They embodied their internal spirit when they made that content. And guess what? They inspired me to make that very content too. Ever since I was 5, I created my own content despite not uploading it to YouTube. Over those years, I decided to hone my craft and lock in on what I do. However, this all came to a brick wall when I was in 8th grade. I was asking myself, do I even need to keep doing this? Or am I just too childish? Am I wasting my time not uploading it? Well, these questions all came to an end when I became a freshman at AITE. When I was a freshman, I decided to stop listening to voices and take a plunge. And guess what that plunge was? I created a YouTube account inspired by the people who, well, inspired me. I decided to be my very self and create an account dedicated to what I love. Now, with a clean slate on YouTube, you may be asking, what do I do now? And you know what? I create the very first video that I ever filmed. It was at the Saks Avenue in Greenwich. I stepped inside, I recorded the elevator like I used to do. However, there was a different thing that I did. Guess what I did? I embodied my inner self and decided, well, to add commentary and, well, become my inner self when I was recording that video. When I finished recording that 2-minute video, it was nice and quick, of course. I stopped the record button, saved it to my phone, and put it on my computer. I uploaded it to that very YouTube channel that I created with a clean slate. I thought it was gonna flop. Boy, how wrong I was. Over 4,000 views later, and plenty of comments later, I became successful, uploading more and more videos, expanding out of Connecticut, and well, honing my craft even further. At the end of the day, what matters was, I found my people, and my people found me. I opened the equipment room door to my personality that I had locked away, thanks to becoming some of the people that I was interested in myself. Now, as this lovely evening wraps up, I would like to leave everybody, yes, all of you, with some key advice. Find your elevator. If you may not know what that means, find something you love to do. Even if nobody may watch, nobody may listen, even if you're just preaching to the choir and it's only you, find something you love to do. Hone your craft. Lock it in. Do what you love. And most importantly, in the words of Oscar Wilde, be yourself. Everybody is oriented